We're in the Main Street Cemetery of Hatfield, Massachusetts. It's a very beautiful cemetery inside and outside. You can see that in the very center of the cemetery, there's the Smith family gravestones, beautiful and with beautiful obelisk forms to them. And one of them is Sophia Smith. We're going to talk about first her brothers and sisters, though. It says Austin Smith on the side of it, 1790 to 1861. And then Harriet Smith, her sister, who never got married like Sophia, and she's 1800 to 1859. And notice that there's a curbing around it. There's also Joseph Smith, her other brother, who did get married, and lots of kids. And her uncle is also here. We're going to point him out the very end. Infant son of hers, nephew of hers, died 1836. All right, so a lot of cool things around the center portion. And we're going to go out to the most important person here in the whole cemetery. Probably the most important person in the history of Hatfield ever is Sophia Smith. And I'll read it to you. Sophia Smith, born August 27, 1796, died June 12, 1870. She founded Smith College in Northampton and Smith Academy in Hatfield. One was a true college, the first women's college in the United States. Any other women's college before that did not start as a women's college, including Mount Holyoke and many other colleges. This one started as a women's college. Many daughters have done virtuously, but those excellent them all. Proverbs. And it's a beautiful obelisk for her. She gave all the money that her father had given her, and he had told her when he was dying, do this, start a college. In 1875, off of her will and her money, $250,000 in 1870 was put into Smith College, started up, and Smith Academy, the public high school of Hatfield, started up. Now, where did those money come from? Through being a farmer. Her father, Joseph Smith, was an extremely successful farmer, and he was shipping his goods up and down the Connecticut River, and he became very wealthy doing that. Off of farming in the 1850s, he had left $250,000. Now, the uncle off to the side here, Oliver Smith in the distance, which is an enormous obelisk in the back corner. It says on his gravestone, Oliver Smith, and then it says underneath that, the founder of the Smith Charities. And so he too, with his brother Joseph, had started up charitable ways of giving out their money into the community. And they gave enormous amounts of money to many, many different charities. Also, he was a farmer, and many other people in the Connecticut River Valley became wealthy by farming, but they were so good at what they did. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to point out a couple more features, and then we're going to do a panoramic for you. And off to the side, there's an old museum here made out of a tobacco barn. That's a wonderful concept to make. And then in the far distance towards the front, there's the First Congregational Church of Hatfield. All right. And then up there is the old-time Hatfield School. And it's Main Street itself, where the cemetery gets its name. And then the last thing to point out is look at the steps here, so you can actually get up and walk around, and they wanted you to walk around inside the cemetery. It's a big change of mentality from about 1850 onwards, where they wanted you to visit the stones right up personal, whereas before that they would say don't walk on the graves above the person, and now they changed their mentality. All right, so we're going to do a panoramic for you. All right, thank you very much.